You're live.
Ah, you're live.
Oh, you have the wrong way around.
I put the wrong way around. Ta-da! Ta-da! Oh, this is so exciting. What are we doing? Who are we?
We are Chico from the Chico and Poppy Show.
So who am I then? And you just said everything. I don't have to say anything. I'm the Poppy from the Poppy and Poppy
Yes.
Show. We're celebrating our 100th episode. This is technically our 100th, but it's in celebration
of the 100th.
Of our 100th, which is the age of Pop-Up, I think. Oh, no.
No, 86.
80. He's going to be 87 next week.
What?
October 1st.
Okay. So we're going to be going over all episodes, but also we can turn this into like kind of a Q&A.
How do you spell that?
I think it's B-O-B.
B-R-O?
Bob?
B-R-O, not B-O-B. He can't even spell.
I don't wonder what I can spell.
Don't you dare, not when we're live. I can't do any snip editing. Oh, what did I get? I got a stand goal achievement. How do you get a stand goal achievement when you're sitting down?
2 people active.
I think you got to shut off the TV because it's delayed, and I can't talk and see myself talking differently.
My tiny bicep.
Go shut that off. That's going to mess me all
Okay,
up.
I'm turning off, Grandma.
I mean, I like looking at myself and everything, but not like that.
Okay, your trusty neighborhood grandpa is back.
Grandpa?
Yes.
Oh, this is so weird. We've never done a live one like this before.
Oh, just so you guys know, today was my second day. Well, my second day actually going to school because I go Tuesday and Thursday. No, I go
You don't
Thursday
even know.
and Friday, and then Monday.
I think
Tuesday,
you got to go to
Wednesday,
school a little bit more. You don't even know when you went to school. Hey! I got to pick that up!
Okay, Karen.
Oh, here we go.
Ah, my true self.
You guys get called Karen too all the time?
Uh-huh.
What happens to the person whose name is Karen? What do you call her?
Well, she might be a nice Karen. Some Karens are.
What would you call her if she was a nice Karen?
Happy Karen.
Happy Karen. Here comes Happy Karen! Hi, Happy Karen. I like it. When I look at the camera, all I can see is this above your head. Ooh, it looks like somebody's doing this over your head. Isn't that a bad thing when they do that in school?
No, it means bunny ears. My luscious hair. I have to get a hair. Oh, I'm supposed to get a haircut today.
That's not going to happen.
Grandpa.
Elvis had long hair on the top when he was in the military.
Oh, yeah.
He just wore a hat.
Oh, I'm going to the range tomorrow.
Oh, I'm not an animal. I'm not a crook. I'm not a crook. Well,
Yeah, but you're very
I
short.
play one on TV.
Yeah, do you guys know he was actually in a movie? He was in Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 600-pound life.
He was the guy that was vacuuming the bed sheets.
I was the one that was in the back of the motorcycle peeing, and then it was so cold that we froze and stuck together. Remember that in the movie? That was really funny.
Bro, this makes my teeth really white.
Oh, you have such white teeth. I'm getting ready for the winter.
Starting to grow a beard.
I'm gonna let it go way down like
One
here,
place
like this.
you can grow hair.
I got hair on top of my head.
Yeah.
I want to look like the guy from Duck Dynasty.
No! Gosh, no.
No? Really? Why not?
I have so many mini paper cuts.
You just jealous?
Oh, we have another monitor. Why is this not going? Oh, yeah. Volume.
Well, you gotta leave that in case people start asking you questions.
Oh, that's sunlight.
Oh, here we go, shutting off
This is a
everything.
new computer, so yeah. I get the biceps every time. I got the guns, the right here. We actually have a gym.
We also have a Bob and a Bill. My brother's Jen.
Maybe I should play the saxophone.
Maybe you shouldn't.
I actually have my saxophone in the
No,
studio.
I don't have my earplugs with me.
Well, I have my saxophone in the studio because I had to practice. Go in the live chat.
Oh boy, help us. Are we gonna talk about some of these shows that we did?
Yes.
Do you remember when we first started out? Look at, we did that one when we first got that bow and arrow. Remember that one?
Yes.
That was a really good one. That was like early on. We're going to be hitting our 3rd episode coming up in the beginning of the new year. 3rd episode.
I saw you.
That's 3 years. Who would have thought? We started out, we had like 3 people watching. Now we got how many people?
Let's just talk about our first episode.
Oh, our first episode. We didn't know what to do. Chico said to me, well, I want to do this. Will you do it with me? And I said, yeah, sure. What's the big deal?
Can we throw eggs at each other?
Yeah, but then we didn't have a camera. So he said to me, everyone's using the GoPro. So we went out and we bought a GoPro. And I said, well, what are we going to do? And leave it to him. He says, oh, let's do this. We'll carry these eggs around and then we'll throw them at each other. Well, guess what? Only I got the eggs thrown at me. He didn't get any.
Hello.
And I actually got rid of that episode because really you shouldn't do that because a lot of YouTubers, they keep the ones that were really bad in the beginning so so people can look back and see how they progressed. I thought it was so bad that when we got to our 2nd year, I went back and got rid of it.
Well, let's just say the story about how the eggs went.
Oh, yeah. The eggs wouldn't break. So he kept throwing the eggs at me and it was like a rock.
So we had to, secretly behind the camera, we took a spoon and we started whacking.
We had to crack them a little bit.
I threw it at the cement and they did not crack.
Now, I've watched other YouTubers since then, and the same thing has happened to them too. They're like, these won't break. But it doesn't make any sense. I'm a chef and I'm in the kitchen all the time, and boy, if I just drop it a little bit or move it a little, it cracks on me all the time. Throw it at my head, it doesn't crack. It doesn't make any sense. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to contact those farms that make those eggs, and I'm going to smack them right in their face.
But the thing is, an egg can't break an egg, right?
There's enough up there. Look at that forehead. Come on, tell me there's not a nice target right there in this big, huge forehead. A melon, right? An egg can't hit a melon? What are you doing? You know, people don't see the monitor. They only see you going. So that was our first episode, right?
Yes.
And I got rid of it because it was so bad. But I still have it. So, you know, maybe.
If you guys want us to, we can maybe upload it again.
Yeah,
Maybe
just
we can do it
maybe.
again.
But then we did the one with when you've got your first bow and arrow. I liked that one. That one was funny. And then we were.
The go-kart.
Oh,
That
yeah.
thing looked fast.
I got him a go-kart for Christmas?
My birthday.
Your birthday.
So
And
now for Christmas, I'm gonna get a 2-person one.
yeah.
It goes like 60.
We're gonna probably sell that one and then get you the big. I wanted to get you that one, but we just didn't have the money to get that size.
Hi.
Well, I'm puberty. After like 50 years, you get that a second time around. So yeah, we'll get you a new GoPro, but not GoPro, but you remember we took the GoPro and we attached it to your go-kart? That was a good episode. And then that was the first time we did that, and that was really cool because it was like, "Rah!" And then Grandma and Angelina were walking, and you went right towards them. And if you watch that video, you got to go back because Chico was going around, and then right when he gets next to him, they both went, oh! Like
And
that
the thing
because he
I
was
like
that close.
No, I was 20 feet away.
Well, why
from
did they
them.
jump then?
Because Grandma and Nina are little
Grandma's a
bit chickens.
scaredy cat. Yeah, that's true. Are you watching, Grandma? You're a scaredy cat, Grandma!
Grandma!
I said it. And then Chico just had no more imagination and couldn't think of anything else to do on YouTube. So I, as the dutiful father, had to take over and start doing cooking videos. Cooking videos. And I took every single recipe I've ever done and made and written and made then made them into episodes. And you know what? A lot of people watch those, and I'm really happy I did it because Italians don't always write down their recipes and stuff. And the amount, like Grandma Jen here, she would say, oh yeah, you take a little bit of that, and a little bit of that, now a little pinch of this. So it worked out good because now, when I'm dead and gone, and you want to make Grandma Jen's spaghetti sauce, there it is. And it's not just, little this one,
Not that it was any good.
Hey! That's the same recipe that Grandma Jen's father, Big Mike, who you're named after.
Yeah, that one tastes good.
That recipe's been around ever since.
That one tastes good. I think it's more the usual.
Hey, that's a very. Hey, I got a question right here.
Oh, and if you.
It says, "Where in Italy did you guys come from?" You want to answer that one?
We came from Al-Asano.
Alessano. Now, if Pop-Pop was here, he would say it in Italian because. Well, way down south. Almost at the very, very end. Yeah, I got my Italian horn there. Now, it was Alessano, but there's Providences. And he would say, Alessano, Providence, ba. But Lecce is like the area. Like, we live, like, in Kinderhook, but Albany is nearby. Lecce, what is Lecce in Italian?
Milk.
Milk, which is Chico's favorite drink.
It's almost water.
Well, whatever. But that's where we're from. We're from Alessano. Grandma Jen was the firstborn of the kids of her brothers and sisters that was born in America. Right? Isn't that a good story? And her father was Big Mike, big, huge guy, and he's the one that came over here on a boat, and he started a bunch of restaurants and stuff, and a bunch of other kinds of wonderful things. And then when he got successful, he called for the rest of the family, and they came over on the boat. And that's how we got here. Alessano! No. No, this is one episode that I'm not getting wet, dirty, and messy or nothing else. I know. No, I don't want anything on me. What else? I got all those different cooking recipes. They were good.
Let me see if I want. I do like.
Oh, remember the one where you lost the bet with Angelina and you had to get the makeup put on you? That was, you guys liked that one. Angelina got to put makeup all over him. And then at the end, she said to him that part of the punishment is he had to go out like that. And we took him down the road to a Hannaford, to a grocery store. And he had to walk around. And I had to try to film it. And if you guys know anything about filming, a lot of times, like Walmart and stuff, you can't film. They won't let you. So I had to try to film this and keep it kind of hidden, early on. And that was funny because people were looking at him and they couldn't figure out why you were like that. Remember the guy at the counter a customer said something to you?
Oh, get an eraser.
Get a razor because she grew their
I have
hair
a good
long.
one to talk about. Ooh, 3 people.
Okay.
Okay.
Might get that dollar after all.
Okay, let's talk about a really yucky one. Okay, we have 2 ones that were worse. We had the
You're talking about newer ones, not older ones.
Yeah, this one's new. This was our last video. The vegan Go Mackerel Ball.
Oh.
Let's just say the description of what was in my hand really met with what it was.
It was terrible. They were protein bars and they were bad. See, Rocco has a lot of fun with us, and he always finds us real yucky stuff. And boy, was that bad. The way it felt, the way it smelt, the way it tasted.
So what I think about is cooking.
Hey!
Hey!
It's not nice. So yeah, the makeup one, I had a lot of fun with that one. We laughed. That was so much fun.
My hair. I love
all
hair.
the cooking ones.
My hair.
Remember when we got the boat? We got the pedal boat. We went
I'm so
out.
tempted to pour this on me.
Yeah, I'd like to see you pour it on yourself. That'd be like really funny.
You want me to?
We did some of your military stuff videos.
Yes.
Remember?
Don't forget to comment in the live chat. For Q&A, we went to.
Oh, remember we went to the cemetery looking for
yeah.
Hitchhiking Hattie? That was scary. Remember? Because all of a sudden we started hearing stuff when we were walking around, and you were like, "Run!" We're like, running through the cemetery. That was funny.
I'm not afraid of anything, Grandpa.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Comment if you lose those, because we really are.
Oh, here's a question. Are you guys really like this in real life?
Yes.
I am very, very serious in real life. And I'm a very strict father. And I don't allow any bad things or rough goings. He has to be on the straight and narrow and nothing funny ever. Very, very strict. His mother, on the other hand, is very easygoing and laughable, and And I am the strict one. I do my slapping. No, we are actually like this. I mean, you guys know I have
Well, I'm kind of a different type of sense of humor.
Yeah, very dry.
What? Hey, call me that again!
Okay, I'm sorry.
Call me Grandpa!
But we're a lot like this. Maybe, I mean, we drink a lot of caffeine when we do our shows and stuff, so we're a little bit more hyper than normal. And I've told you guys before, I have chronic pain, so there are times that I'm like really sore, and when I'm really sore, I get quiet, I don't talk as much, stuff like that. But we just don't film on those days.
Don't talk as much. That means 100 words per second.
When I don't feel good, we don't film. We only film when I feel better. Oh, well, here's the caffeine. Now this would be, if it wasn't a live show, this would be where I'd be doing all that editing that takes me like 4 hours to do because of him.
Be quiet, Grandpa.
See?
Ooh, how long has it been? 4:17. 70 minutes.
I remember we did the people asked us to do what's your morning routine.
Ugh.
We did that. That was kind of boring.
Speaking of that, isn't my that was my old morning routine. Now I've evolved.
This was in the beginning, if you remember, we didn't know kind of which way to go with the show.
Yeah, we wanted to do home vlogs like every day.
We were going to do daily vlogs. We didn't know what we wanted to do, so we were watching other YouTubers, and we were like, oh, maybe we'll do daily vlogs. But I found them really boring, didn't you?
Yeah.
You know,
Well, I
like that.
watch other YouTubers. I think those like I watch Leroy's and that stuff.
But what did they tell you on YouTube? They say if you're making a YouTube channel, make a video based on videos you like to watch. So Chico was like, well, I like watching, you know, all those
Oh, just
bloggers.
for one more second. I want to extremely thank you guys for 2,000 subscribers. We were impressed when we got to 1,000. Well, we have 2,640.
Ooh, that's even more than last week. Yeah, you guys are really coming through. When we first started, there was like 2 people, Grandma and Pop-Up. That was it. And Pop-Up was like, who the heck is that guy? He's pretty ugly looking. We're like, Pop-Up, that's you. It's a mirror.
What? No, I think yeah, that's just his new self. Ooh,
But anyways, I was talking about the morning routine thing, and we didn't know what we wanted to do, so we said, well, you guys said, well, can we see what you do in your days, you know, your mornings and stuff. So we decided to do that. It wasn't very good. Morning routine is when most of my pain is first thing in the morning, so it was terrible. I'm trying to film, and I'm like,
Oh.
And she goes like, I gotta go to school. Yeah. So yeah, go watch that video. You're gonna like that one.
Okay, what's another yucky one?
Oh, remember we did those pickles? That's when we started getting into food challenges. Oh, select all. Remember when we first started getting into doing challenges?
Yes.
First thing we did was those pickles, I think.
Oh.
Those hot ones. That's when we first started. And then you guys found them funny, so you were like, oh, now do this challenge, and then do that challenge. So then that's how this whole thing started. Because what we usually do is
The ramen noodle challenge.
every week we usually do something based on what you guys ask for. That's the way we pick them.
Oh, gummy versus real. Do you remember the spicy Slim
That
Jim?
big taco gummy. Oh, the spicy
Spicy
Slim
Slim
Jim
Jim.
that you smacked me with? Or was that
No,
something else?
that was another time. When I was young, I wanted a Slim Jim one time, so I got him I made him get me the longest Slim Jim. It was like that big, and I thought it was like a belt to whip him with, because it was so thick. I thought it was like a piece of rope or whip. So he was like, I forget what you did. Were you shirtless? But I started running around the house.
He was hitting me with a Slim Jim, and let me tell you, it was like a whip. It was a whap, whap, whap. And then I said ow one time, and then he just broke out laughing and thought that was the funniest thing. Let me tell you, you ever have a kid that had his terrible twos? He got his terrible twos when he was like 6 months old, and he carried them all the way. His terrible twos went to like 6, 7, 8, 9. He was one of those kids you couldn't let him out of the cart. You had to put him in the cart and lock him in the cart, because if you set him down outside the cart, oh, he'd go over to the counter, and he'd throw stuff and knock things over. And hey, come on! I gotta pick that up.
Yeah.
Remember the one time that I got out of the car and you locked it. You were like 3 years old, 4 years old, and I jumped out of the car to grab something real quick with Grandma. Stop. And he locked the car. And I was like, open that door. And he would go, nope, nope, nope. He never got afraid. I'd be like, you better open that door or you're gonna get that was so scary because I think the car was running or something. I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, you were bad. You were a bad kid.
Ooh, let's talk about one of
These are really good and you ruined them.
How about we talk about our most popular episode, the 100 Lego duct tape challenge.
Oh, the duct tape challenge. Yeah, that was.
Oh, we were actually doing a second duct tape challenge, but it didn't turn out as well.
Yeah, we were trying to do a duct tape challenge. I was trying to duct tape
me to a wall.
To a wall, and it wasn't working. It just kept coming. And I know why. I think because the wall was wooden. It was the back of the garage. I think if we had like a metal, and we did the duct tape with the metal.
Maybe sheetrock.
Yeah, but you know what's going to happen? When you take the tape off of the sheetrock, you're going to rip all the sheetrock right off. We got to think of something. Because you guys really like that, and you've been asking for more duct tape challenges and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I remember, because I did that one. You promised me you'd be next.
I filmed it. We still have it. So, maybe we'll release some of it.
No,
you know,
remember the cable cut out, too.
and we were going to do some where we mess up. Bloopers. We got lots of bloopers. What are you doing? I don't like it whenever you open water.
Mr. Bottle for me.
These are so good, and you just wasted half of them on the floor. I'm going to pick them up, and I'm going to eat them! What other questions we got?
Grandpa Joe is my cousin.
Grandpa Joe.
Turn the volume off!
I did. I was trying to look at some of these episodes, and then that one turned on. Oh! Remember the spicy food challenge that I lost? And then you know what he did? He said that I lost that spicy food challenge. And before we started, we had to pick like the worst punishment ever. And he picked that I could take his brand new...
Oh, I landed it!
He picked that I could take his brand new iPad and smash
No,
it.
my Switch.
Right. And then with me, I bought this brand new, beautiful 50s looking refrigerator. I didn't even have it.
Like $500.
Yeah, I just got it. And I said, okay, yeah, I won't lose it. This was before I realized I lose everything. So I said, oh, yeah, sure, no problem. Guess what happened? I lost. And he went out there with a bat, and he smashed this brand new what? Refrigerator! See what happens when you get to be 30?
I'm watching something. I'm
Oh
so
boy, Tommy gun. That's delayed.
Call me Grandpa.
You can't watch those, they get delayed. Who can eat more ramen noodles? Remember that one?
I won.
You always win. That's when you pushed my head down.
Black Spike!
You pushed my head down into the ramen noodles, remember? That wasn't very funny at all. Yeah, it was not funny at all.
Well,
there's been some times that we had to do editing where I got really mad at him. Because that was another question you guys asked. How come he does all these things to you and you're not like, ah! Well, there's been some bloopers that we have where I get really mad. I'm like, yeah! Because he said to me he wasn't going to do any punishment and this and that. And then all of a sudden I turn around and he's smacking me with something. So yeah, there have been times where I've gotten mad at him, but I've cut them all out.
Well,
so that you could see just the wonderful parts
I
of
want to
him.
be nice today, and I'm not going to give you any of that.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good because, you know, I always get so many bad things that you've done to me. It'd be good that this time.
Not that bad, but how about you just close your eyes?
Do you have... No. Before you do that, just to wrap up before we go, because I know it's starting to get late. Is there anything else about our shows that you want to tell anybody about?
Make sure to subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you never miss an episode.
Never miss an episode, and keep the suggestions coming. If you like these live streams, we'll do some more live streams. You know, hey, it's less editing for me. This is wonderful. I don't have to do any editing at all. So it's wonderful. I like it. I like it a lot. So yeah, thank you very much for not doing anything bad. This is like the first episode that I'm not wet, that I'm not dirty, that I don't have to take a shower or anything else.
Well,
thank you.
I'm going to help you. I have a gift for you.
You have a gift for me?
Just for being so rude.
I don't trust you, though.
Close your eyes.
I don't trust you.
Close your eyes. maybe that will go on you if you don't
No,
close your
you
eyes.
have to. No, I don't trust you.
Close your eyes!
You're not going to do nothing big. You
Nothing.
said that you were going to be good on this.
Nothing.
Okay.
Okay, close those eyes.
All right. I trust you this time. Because I know that we've discussed this and you said you weren't going to do anything bad, so maybe I'm going to get a present. What are you going to give me? What is it? Come on. What is it? What the heck is that? Come on, man! Oh! Oh, what is it? I don't even know what it is. Oh, there goes in my ear again. Oh, it's in my ear. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Ah, fun. Okay! Don't forget what Grandma Jen used to always say!
Enjoy your life.
And your food. Every
Every day. It's
Child.
in my ear again. You got it in
Well, your
my
ear.
ear. No, no more. No, I get that in my ear. You said you weren't going to do any of this to me.
It's life. Get used to it. Stop that!
How am I going to get it out of my ear?
Maybe more will go. Okay! Shell! How do I end this one? Judy, my beautiful Judy battle. Ciao!